Good morning, boys and girls. Today is Show Off Your Pet Day. It's Thursday. So I have Bubba here, and we're going to see if he'll do some tricks for us. Okay? Sit. Bubba, sit. Paw. Good boy. Come get in your bed. Come get in your bed. Awesome. Well, today I'm going to read a story, and we'll see if Bubba will sit with us. And it's called Officer Buckle and Gloria. And this is about Officer Buckle's pet, Gloria. He wants more treats now. Officer Buckle knew more safety tips than anyone in Natville. Every time he thought of a new one, he thumbtacked it to his bulletin board. Safety tip number 77, never stand on a swivel chair. Officer Buckle shared his safety tips with the students at Natville School. Nobody ever listened. Sometimes there was even snoring. Afterwards, it was business as usual. Miss Topple, the principal, took down the welcome banner. Never stand on a swivel chair, said Officer Buckle, but Miss Topple didn't hear him. Then one day, Natville's police department bought a police dog named Gloria. When it was time for Officer Buckle to give the safety speech at the school, Gloria went along. Children, this is Gloria, announced Officer Buckle. Gloria obeys my commands. Gloria, sit, and Gloria sat. Officer Buckle gave safety tips. Number 1, keep your shoelaces tied. The children sat up and stared. Officer Buckle checked to see if Gloria was sitting at attention. She was. Safety tip number 2, said Officer Buckle. Always wipe up spills before someone slips and falls. The children's eyes popped. Officer Buckle checked on Gloria again. Good dog, he said. Officer Buckle thought of a safety tip he had discovered that morning. Kind of feels like Bubba's being like Gloria. Never leave a thumbtack where you might sit on it. The audience roared. Officer Buckle grinned. He said the rest of the tips with plenty of expression. The children clapped their hands and cheered. Some of them laughed until they cried. Officer Buckle was surprised. He had never noticed how funny safety tips could really be. After this safety speech, there wasn't a single accident. The next day, an enormous envelope arrived at the police station. It was stuffed with thank yous from the Natville School. Every letter had a drawing of Gloria on it. Officer Buckle thought the drawing showed a lot of imagination. His favorite letter was written on a star-shaped piece of paper. It said, "You and Gloria make a good team. Your friend, Claire. P.S. I always wear a crash helmet." Officer Buckle was thumbtacking Claire's letter to the bulletin board when the phone started ringing. Grade schools, high schools, daycare centers were all calling to hear Officer Buckle's safety speech. "Officer Buckle," they said, "our students want to hear your safety tips, and please bring along that police dog." Officer Buckle told his safety tips to 313 schools. Everywhere he and Gloria went, children sat up and listened. After every speech, Officer Buckle took Gloria out for ice cream. Officer Buckle loved having a buddy. Then one day, a television news team videotaped Officer Buckle in the State College auditorium. When he finished safety tip number 99, do not go swimming during an electrical storm, the students jumped to their feet and applauded. "Bravo, bravo," they cheered. Officer Buckle bowed again and again. That night, Officer Buckle watched himself on the 10 o'clock news. The next day, the principal of Natville School telephoned the police station. "Good morning, Officer Buckle. It's time for our safety speech." Officer Buckle frowned. "I'm not giving any more speeches. Nobody looks at me anyway." "Oh," said Miss Topple. "Well, how about Gloria? Could she come?" Someone else from the police station gave Gloria a ride to the school. Gloria sat on stage looking lonely. Then she fell asleep. So did the audience. After Gloria left, Nap School had its biggest accident ever. It started with a puddle of banana pudding. Splat, splatter, sploosh! Everyone slid and smacked into Miss Topple, who screamed and let go of her hammer. The next morning, a pile of letters arrived at the police station. Every letter had a drawing of the accident. Officer Buckle was shocked. At the bottom of the pile was a note written on a paper star. Officer Buckle smiled. The note said, "Gloria missed you yesterday. Your friend Claire. Don't worry, I was wearing my helmet." Gloria gave Officer Buckle a big kiss on the nose. Officer Buckle gave Gloria a nice pat on the back. Then Officer Buckle thought of his best safety tip yet. Safety tip number 101, always stick with your buddy. All right, so maybe you can draw a picture of Bubba and show me it tomorrow during our Zoom meeting that we're going to be having at noon. Also, yesterday I got to go and see all of you, your houses, and drop off a little goodie bag. I hope you enjoyed them. I got the chance to see Giovanni and his cat through his window, and Bo and his sister playing outside, and Brayton had a sign, and then Joshua even got to run out, and I got to see his baby brother from the porch. So I was so excited to see all of you. I hope you enjoyed your little presents. I've also had the chance, I'll give an update of who I got to FaceTime or call on the phone with this week. Ivan sent me a video of him doing his facts. Remember to do your fun act of kindness, a chore, to teach something and to share it with me. Tomorrow you can share it with us at our Zoom conference. Elle and I got to see her little chihuahua. David, I got to see him eating a healthy snack of an apple. Bo was working on some work at home and playing some video games. Joshua, I got to talk to on the phone. Gianna, and I got to talk to her about some movies that she's seen. Amari told me about some things he's been doing at home. I've also gotten to see some photos of Alex working really hard. So I'm so excited to get to be involved in you guys' lives at home. It's something special for me to see, and I would love for you to be able to see what I'm doing here as well. So tomorrow for our Zoom conference, it's going to be at noon. I sent your parents an email about it, and you'll get to see all of our friends in class. We'll get a chance to talk to one another because I know we all miss each other so much. So I hope you guys have a great day. And if you get the chance, watch the Smilers We Miss You video on YouTube. I also attached that link. Bye, guys.